So, Zell, I have one last question for you before I have to head out. You're
Yes.
doing a great job, and I'm really happy
Thank
for you.
you.
So, congratulations. You have a beautiful model, and you have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Very excited. Amazing lore.
Yay.
I just wanted to ask why you started streaming and like what you're hoping to like get from it. Kind of deep, kind of spicy.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, and maybe you can just, I don't know. Let us know before I head out.
For sure, for sure. I can definitely let you guys know what I think of all this. Started streaming off and on for like a couple years because I was more or less focused on college and my own life, but at the same time, to me, streaming is another way to entertain people, and I've always liked to entertain people. Whether that is through storytelling, through D&D, through playing video games with them, or just talking. I've always loved to entertain. And I still do. That's what I'm going to college for.
You love that? Theater kids, let's go.
Literally, quite literally. Good evening. Yes. I started out college with a theater degree, though I might be changing to something a bit more of like interdisciplinary, where I borrow from multiple things. Like, I'm thinking English because of all the writing that I do.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's just the one thing I always like to do is to tell stories. It's the one thing that I've come back to. And with streaming, I do get to tell stories by going through video games, by making lore, all of it. Even I've had in the past, on Tuesdays I used to do talking about my D&D games, talking about the lore, but it's very difficult to do without people in there to talk about it and like call, and I get very burned out very quickly. But it's just something that I like. In terms of what I would love nothing more than to eventually hit affiliate in Twitch, because I do like it. It is very fun to do. It might it doesn't, in the beginning it used to take energy out of me, and it still kind of does depending on the length of the stream, but it's not as much.
Gotcha.
And I still get to do things that I like and hang out with people that I enjoy.
Yeah, I think you have the right idea there. Like take it easy. Don't, stream too much. I don't think I'm a good example in that, I guess,
What
but
you talking about?
but definitely, yeah, take your time with it. Enjoy the whole process. Don't worry too much about the milestones. You'll get there. Just like take it
Yeah.
slow, have fun,
Yeah, because quite literally, in the beginning, I used to be really disheartened about my output and all that. But then over time,
Everyone's
since
like
I've
that. Mhm.
slowly adding to it, and then I keep seeing like little green arrows in my like Twitch summary for the last stream, and I keep seeing either an increase to things or just a mild decrease, and it just is like, it feels good because it means I'm getting better.
No, that's great. Yeah, definitely like, always like, keep trying to improve yourself, but at the same time, like, don't worry too much about the green arrows, like, it's all about your experiences. I always try to tell people this, like, what will stay with you are the experiences, you know what I mean? And, like, even if things do have a down or up or whatever, like, as long as you, like, you don't want to go up trying to be someone you're not, right? So just do what you want to do, and then eventually it'll go up because you'll find people that enjoy the same things you do, right? So,
yeah. I mean, that's what I've been finding. I mean, I also found it in your community. Points.
No, there's so many like streamers and VTubers in my community, or people I've met like from the community in general, that like they found their own like what they want, and I think like I'm often inspired by that. So I think there's just so many different types of people. It's a very highly saturated thing on Twitch and all that. So like, don't get discouraged, Zell. You know, you're unique. You have your own thing, and I'm proud of you. So just take your time with it, all right?
Yeah, there's been like so much encouragement. Every single time I would bring up my debut is coming up, everyone is like, "You got this. Good luck. I'm happy for you. So hype." And I'm like, eh.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But at the same time, it's good to know that people are still rooting.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. And if you ever need anything, I'm always around. You know that, so.